Hi guys, so yeah, I'm back. It's been quite a few really busy weeks, so I haven't had time to film or anything like that, and I've been getting busy with my college work because I think I've got like 5 weeks left of my college course, and I've got my final exam very soon, so I'm studying away for that. But I thought I'd have a little bit of fun today, do something I don't ever do, I suppose. It's something I'm not very good at. I definitely need to learn, but oncoming my 20th birthday, which was the 15th of April, so it was like not that long ago actually, 6 days ago, yeah. Um, my friend did my makeup, and I've always been interested in makeup. I've always watched like James Charles, Jeffree Star, and various other people that most people might not know as well, on YouTube and things like that. And I've read articles about makeup, and I've seen things on Snapchat where they have like the stories, and I've had an interest in makeup for a while, and throughout my entire like high school and everything, I've never really felt like makeup was really something that was made for me. It wasn't, because I always saw myself as a tomboy, and I never saw tomboys ever wear makeup, and I was like, well, maybe makeup's not for me, so I never tried it. And I always got picked on anyway, because I had glasses, I was tall, just, because it was weird, because I loved school, like, because you want to have a good education and actually pass your exams and stuff, so like you're going to get bullied for it, but then you're going to get bullied for just about anything you can think of nowadays. So yeah, so I never wore makeup because I saw the people that picked on me as well. That was another point as why I never wore makeup, is the people that picked on me, if they were girls anyway, they were always the ones that wore the makeup and had the really nice outfits and were quite skinny and the nice looking girls, and I was like, I don't want to be one of them, so I never really wore makeup. And then makeup was like, when I was little, it was just kind of like you had maybe some eyeshadow. That was even quite a new thingish. Foundation I had never heard of before, but yeah, like things like concealer and bronzer and highlighting and all that stuff, contouring and all that, I don't think that ever existed when I was little, or if it did, it wasn't very well known because I had never really heard of it. But yeah, makeup's changed a lot, and I have watched videos alongside it, and I'm still confused to hell what everything means. um, I've picked up a few things that I think are right, and it's what my friends do and stuff like that, and I think they would work for me, but I am in no ways a professional at makeup, like absolute new beginner at makeup. I don't know anything about makeup. I just go by what I've read and what I've seen other people do. But basically, I went shopping today because I've had my birthday recently. I've had like birthday money and stuff like that. And as you can tell, or maybe can't tell, this is not my usual background, and that is because I have moved house. I'm in my own place now, and if you want to have like I'll probably do a tour anyway, but if you do want to have a tour, just let me know down in the comments below. But I am probably going to do it yeah, sometime soon maybe. I'm really busy right now, but and my house is kind of a mess, like over there, my study desk's over there, and it's an absolute mess. But I don't want to like pack everything up just for a video, because I am in the middle of studying, and to get everything out and sort everything out into like what I need to study and what can be put away just now, it's just a big mess, and I'd rather have it all sprawled out, if I'm being quite frank. But yeah, anyway, let's get on with the haul. When I went to Superdrug first. That was the first place I went, because I had a look online and stuff like that, and then I went. Luckily where I live, if you go into the car park, it's £1 all day for parking, but only on a Sunday, and today is Sunday when I'm filming, so I went down there and I just paid my pound. I must have spent a couple hours in Superdrug. I don't know anything about makeup, so I was really nervous. I have social anxiety, and I was like, but I don't know what was I don't know what came over me, but I actually managed to pluck up the courage to ask one of the girls that I would describe as beautiful, and kind of the ones that I wouldn't mingle with too much because they wouldn't really find interest in something, but that I'm interested in. But yeah, I asked her if she could help me pick out a foundation because I'm quite new to makeup, and whenever I've done makeup I've always put on a BB cream. I've never really worn foundation, or if I have worn foundation it's been like super bright and it's not enough, or not the right colour. And then if I put on a BB cream I always seem a bit orange, so I'm really struggling. My friend put makeup on me on my birthday and she was like, oh, you're definitely an ivory colour, but then when you go into certain brands, like for example I got the MUA brand, which is the new one that's just come out like very very recently, she was saying, these ones do not have the names of the colours or anything, so I was looking around for like ivory, but I couldn't find it, or I could find it but only in the really expensive ones, and I'm like, I'm not paying £20 for foundation, I might not even like it, you know. So I did go with the cheap stuff to begin with, but the MUA stuff, MUA Makeup Academy is what it is. Basically she recommended this to me because she says if you're just starting off with makeup, this is a really good brand, it's just come out very very recently, and she's hearing very good things about it, and I was like, well, okay, I'll give it a try. And plus I'm a Superdrug kind of health and beauty card member, so you get, I think it was, you were getting a third off every item's price that was in that deal, and a lot of the stuff I bought was MUA, or like the Superdrug own brand. Like I got brushes, and they're the Superdrug's own brand, but these were on a get one and get one half price, so I got this one half price, and this one, I think this was £2.99, this was £2.49. I did go to Primark as well, and I managed to get a beauty blender for £1. It's originally £3, and I don't know why. It says latex free PS Pro makeup blender and holder for precise blending of liquid and powder formulas. Now I did know this is having a beauty blender is a really good thing to have when you are putting on foundation, such as liquid foundation. My friend has always done it, I've seen even my mum do it, and I've seen my sister's very into makeup, she did makeup at college, yeah, beauty blenders I've heard a lot about, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get myself one. And then I just happened to be in Primark because I knew they don't necessarily do like cheap brushes, that's why I got mine from Superdrug, because they were a bit, I only needed two, in my mind I only need an eye brush and an eyeshadow brush and a powder brush, because I'm going to be using a sponge for the liquids, and then everything else, you know, I can even use my finger if I wanted to. I've done that in the past, I've done eyeshadow with my finger, I've done my whole face with my finger, and I know it's not maybe the most sanitary thing, but it is definitely what works for me. But in the past, but I thought I'd get myself a few tools, and because this was £2 off, I was like, wow, okay, I'm gonna get myself that. But basically I'll open it up. I've got my trusty knife here. I don't know where my scissors have gone. I think I've lost them in the move. Possibly in my desk, I don't know. But knife was easier to hand. It was right in the kitchen. So this is the what did they call it? Blender and holder. Yeah, so this is the holder that they're on about. It's just got a funny shape. It's like a cone shape. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, and then at the top of the beauty blender it's kind of cone shaped, so I'm guessing you just put it in like that, and yeah, beauty blender. It feels very nice. It feels very soft. If I put it on my skin, yeah, just a sponge. Like, what else am I going to say? It came from Primark, it's pretty cheap. But I suppose it'll do me for just now. It is quite small from the other ones I've seen before, but it is different shaped. It's kind of got like a concave like shape to it, and then it's got this weird kind of line, so I'm guessing that would be better for, I don't know, I'm talking complete bullcrap, probably from like concealer or something. But for a starter I would see that this is brilliant. I don't necessarily need the holder. I was just looking for a cheap sponge, and this was the cheapest sponge I could find. It just happened to come with a holder. I don't know if I'm going to use this holder because it's, you know, it falls off pretty easy. It's just like slight movement, or if you put it on like an unsteady surface it's definitely going to knock over. But yeah, for £1, what can I say? It's fine. Yeah, and then I got these two brushes from Superdrug. So I got an eyeshadow brush and a powder brush, and I was reading the back and I was like, this one is for kind of all powders, so outside it's called a powder brush. That should be obvious in the name, but I always double check things because it's just the way I am. I did see there was, I think it was like a kabuki brush, and it was absolutely massive, and I have heard that name before and I've seen it in videos before, but I was considering on getting it or not, or just getting a general powder brush, because when you read the back, like the directions and what they're used for, they were basically the same thing. They were just for like powders, and it was having a more even set around the face and stuff. The powder brush in Superdrug is $2.99, and the kabuki brush I think was $4.99, and they had exactly the same description. It's just the brush is bigger. So I thought, save me some money, just get a powder brush and it'll do exactly the same job. So it has been in a packet, so it has been a bit squashed, I think. No, actually, it's a bit slimline, so that'll be why it's like that. But it feels very nice. My friend had this one, so I knew it was completely fine. And yeah, this will, simple brush, it'll do the job. And then I have the eyeshadow brush. It looks pretty small to me. The ones I've had before are normally the ones that you get in like little makeup kids, little makeup palettes when you're, an eyeshadow palette when you're little. I used to get a lot of makeup when I was little. I think my family was trying to convert me, but basically it was like a sponge kind of eyebrow thing. So this is actually a brush this time, and I'm quite interested in how that's going to be. But my friend put a lot of like matte kind of eyeshadows on me on my birthday, and she used one of these and it actually turned out really well. And I thought one with a longer handle rather than trying to hold that tiny little sponge one would be more beneficial, and it'll work perfectly fine. It feels very nice, it's very smooth, it's just like the other one, pretty simple, pretty basic, but it'll do the job. I am in no ways a professional, and I don't need these professional brushes and things right now. If I want to upgrade, I suppose, in the future, then I will. So next I'm opening the eyeshadow palette that I got. Now, the eyeshadow palette from MUA, MUA Makeup Academy Professional. So this is the pro kind of selection. This is the professional collection from the MUA. I got the eyeshadow palette, what was it named? It's Heavenly Neutral. It's got 15 shades. It says 15 complementary eyeshadows curated in stunning hues with a soft and silky finish. Creates a multitude of looks with the highly pigmented formulas in both matte and pearl that blend easily. For show-stopping results, blend and layer the shades on multi-tonal finishes or wear alone for a softer look. So, sorry. So basically, this is the colours in it. I'll open it up because you're getting a bit of a glare from the sun. There is still tape. I'm going to try and get this tape off. Okay. This is not the easiest to get into, I will say that. But then they don't tend to go very well with their tape. They tend to not put enough on it, or like in very short amount. So it's so very tight to get in and out of this thing. Okay, I think this is it now. I think I'm just being so dumb. I can't. Oh, there we go. I am in no ways a professional of makeup. Oh my god. Oh, this is very nice. In the shop it kind of looked, oh wow, that is one tiny dab, and I swear I got, oh I can't, you can't even see it, but like it's gold glitter all over my fingertips. But yeah, but this is the Heavenly Neutral palette, and it's got 15 shades. So it's kind of got a coppery colour, gold colour, kind of a rose gold, silver, kind of a white, browns, black, well not black, kind of greyish. No, actually it's kind of like a purpley brown. That's a grey, kind of a coppery gold, quite pink, like very quite pink, grey, white-ish, pinky white, and white white. So I know my colours are, my colour descriptions are not the best, but yeah, that is the MUA Heavenly Neutral palette. I am so excited to try it. I was kind of overwhelmed by the amount of palettes that they had, and my friend herself, she uses Revolution, and I do like their palettes, but I find that, like, even with this palette, it has one pink, and I do tend to like the browns and the purples and the pinks kind of on my colour, on my eyes. I just find it easier. There has been some times where I've worn like a black smoky eye, and when I say sometimes, I mean like twice in my life, and it wasn't really my thing. So I knew I didn't want to go super dark or super neutral. Saying that, this is kind of super neutral. I mean, it's literally called Heavenly Neutral. But it has got a pinky in it, and that's why I went for it. Because if the other ones I should have filmed in the shop, but in Scotland it's not the best to film, and also I was there for a couple of hours, I was wandering about, and I really just wanted to figure it out myself, and I didn't want to film in public, to be honest. So yeah, the other colours, basically there was like ones with extremely bright colours, there was ones with a lot of pink and a lot of nude, and then there was some with a lot of shimmers in them, and this was kind of the one in the middle that I could find, that kind of had kind of night going out looks, but also day-to-day colours, without being too colourful, because I'm not at that stage yet where I'm gonna experiment with colours. It's just I would have nothing to wear, or I wouldn't know how to style it, so I'm not branching into that yet. So I just got a very basic palette, and I think with the health card thing it was about $3.22 for this, maybe. It was about $3.50 or $2.50, pardon me, but I think I did manage to get it for about £3. Everything from Superdrug that I got was about £16, and it was meant to be maybe 22-ish pounds, so I did save quite a bit of money, saved £6 on makeup, and as if you know, like, that's a lot. So yeah, so moving on from eyes, I've got more, I think I've got more eyes things. Yeah, so I got 2 eyeliners because I do like a black eyeliner, but I'm like, I can see quite well in this eye. Is it? Yeah, this one is like my bad eye, so if I ever close this one and then try to do this one's makeup, or you know, like if I do that, it's literally so blurry right now, I can't even really see, and I can't do it with my glasses on, you know, it would kind of hit it and it'd be a bit weird. So I always struggle with eyeliner, so I don't really wear it that often, but I do have a black eyeliner already, but I did get a new one because I haven't really thrown my makeup out in a while or replaced it, so I just got a cheap one because they were £1 each. Not even £1 each, they were maybe like, no, I think, yeah, these ones were £1. But there was, yeah, these ones, so these ones were £1, and I did get a black one. It's called Light Out, and it's from MUA Intense Colour Eyeliner Makeup Academy. So it's just simply a black eyeliner. I will open it up. I've been ill recently, so just I'm sorry if you're constantly hearing me sniffing or sneezing. But basically it's just a pencil eyeliner, and it's just black. It's just a simple black eyeliner. Okay. I was gonna get a sharpener for eyeliner, but it's like I could just use a pencil sharpener. It's not the end of the world. And then also I got this one. It's a little similar to the black one, but a little bit lighter because it's brown this time, and it's in the shade Dusk. So it's also the Intense Colour eyeliner for MUA Makeup Academy, and this one, yeah, as I say, it's a bit lighter because it's more on the brown side, and I thought brown would look very well. I've got my window open to get the natural light in, and there's people that keep walking past my window, and I'm feeling a bit self-conscious about it, but it's fine. Everybody kind of looks at my window anyway, regardless if I'm filming or not. I'm on the bottom floor flat of where I live, and let's just say when it's a Friday night, I'm quite close to the football stadium and I'm quite close to bars and things like that. So if it's like a Friday or a Saturday night, or if there's a football game on, it's a bit, I have loads of people going past my window looking in, so I've almost got the curtains permanently drawn, closed over permanently, but sometimes I like to let the day in, you know, let the light in. And when I'm filming, I've got like spotlights, because this flat came with spotlights instead of just one light in the middle of the room. So it's pretty bright in here anyway, but letting the natural light in, you definitely do get more of a light rather than like a yellowy glow. So yeah, but basically, yeah, this one is, whoa, this one's a lot lighter. Okay, so I've just, see that there? It's a lot browner than I thought, but I will still use it. Yeah, it's very nice. So that's the dusk shade, and there was a few others. There was one that was more like a purpley colour. I have facial wipes here, I'm just gonna wipe that off. Yeah, there was like a purpley colour, there was a bright white colour, and I was like, if I want to experiment, you know. I did used to have a white eyeliner in the past, but I don't know. I don't know where that went. I do not know where that went at all. I used to use it quite a lot for just the inner corners or the bottom lash line, but yeah, I might get one in the future, but for right now I've got lights out and dusk, brown and black, works for me. So again, MUA for the eyes. I have mascara. Now, this, I think it's this eye. Have a look in the mirror. Yes, I've got a mirror just right there because I was going to do my makeup, but it is like 6 o'clock at night and I really can't be bothered. But I might do a makeup tutorial later on, like I know anything. But yeah, I've even got my compact mirror here that I got from Mallorca because I went on holiday last summer, and it's really cool. It's a bit like you can see yourself in the camera there. It's got like a sort of zoomed in one, and then it's got a really zoomed in one. See the difference there? And this is great if I want to check makeup or anything like that, or see if I'm like doing my eyes. Yeah, so I always have this in my purse because it actually, I'm glad enough that it fits in my purse, so I always bring that with me. But anyway, yeah, I have a problem with curling these lashes. These ones, I have long lashes, but they just don't curl. These ones curl to an extent. They look like, if you curled them, you could see the curl, you could see the lashes, like, but on this one, it just looks dead and flat, like I have no eyelashes. And even when I put mascara on, it doesn't make much of a difference. The bottom lashes are perfectly fine. It's just that these ones just refuse to come out. So I got just a cheap mascara. I think it was like £1.33, but I got it for about £1 with the third offer thing. It's a long-lasting curl mascara, the Curl MUA Makeup Academy. Again, I bought a lot of MUA. They were very cheap and they were very good, and it was a new line, and I was like, I'm gonna try this because I've heard good things about it. So yeah, just a black curl mascara. I'm gonna open it up. So I'm hoping this will do the job. I know that you get those curling things for your lashes. I don't even know what they're called, I'm so sorry. They're like metal things and they curl your lashes, but I have heard horror stories of people taking off their eyelashes while they do that, and I tend to be the most clumsy person in the entire world. So I would definitely do that, and I don't want to walk out with no eyelashes, even though it looks like I've got none anyway. But no, I'm not a big fan, so I'm going to try a curling mascara instead. I have used volume mascaras before, but as I say, I've already got long lashes, so I don't really need them. Sorry, my legs are going dead. I'm sitting on the floor, but my legs are like crossed over. Right. Anyway, so I've got the curl mascara here. I'm going to open it up. It's just in black. It's just a very cheap, easy mascara. And oh wow, I've got one similar. I don't know where my makeup bag has gone. I've also lost that in the move. I don't know where all these things go. But yeah, it's got, like, that's it on, you see how it curls? Huh. It's very interesting. But yeah, hopefully that works. Yeah, that's a 6mm, and all of these, actually, a really good thing about MUA, all their products, everything, they are all cruelty free, which I find very amazing for them being very cheap, good reviews, and cruelty free. Like, it's like the best of all the worlds. And I only noticed them as I was like perusing, and I saw the little logo of like cruelty free, and I've just noticed on here as well they all have cruelty free on them. Huh. Okay, the eyeshadow palette does not, but all the other ones I think do. Like the eyeliners and the mascaras do. This is amazing. But anyway, I'm gonna give that a go, and I'll maybe film it while I'm doing that. So we've got the eyeliner, the eyeball eyeliners, like that. Okay, so moving on from the eyes, I don't know where to start. I'll maybe start with the foundation. So the foundation, so this is really new, the woman in Superdrug said. I'm just going to move this down a little bit. Yeah, so she said this is very new, and we were testing it on my skin, and there was ones that were lighter, and she basically tried to explain to me that if people have like a pinkish tone under their skin, they want to go for a yellow, like a more yellow based foundation, and if you are vice versa, if you're like yellow based under your skin, you kind of want to go for a pinky tone or like a reddish toned foundation. It just balances it out. And I was like, huh. I did not even know that was a thing. I literally just thought they were just colours of skins and you just matched it with that colour, you know. This is all I thought foundation was. I am obviously so wrong. But then my friend tried to explain the colour correcting thing to me, and I've also got a colour corrector here as well. I did not get that from Superdrug, I got that from Body Care, and it's the Technique Colour Fix Correcting Primer Base Correctus. I don't know how to say that. But this is, it combats redness. It's oil-free, soothing serum that colour corrects red skin tones, including vitamin E and aloe vera. Now this was £3 from Body Care, and Body Care, if you've ever known Body Care, is like Superdrug, but it tends to be a lot more cheaper and looks a bit more dingy than other places. It doesn't, it's kind of, it's almost like a Home Bargains or a B&M's. It just kind of has everything in there, but everything to do with hair and makeup and sanitary products and soaps and medicines. Like, it's kind of like a chemist, I suppose. But yeah, I got this from them. Oh, they've got a very nice sticker on it. It says combats redness. But yeah. Oh, it's actually green. It's like really, really green. I wish you guys could see this. Wait a minute. Oh my god. I am just such a newbie right here. It seems a bit watery. Maybe you have to shake it before the use. Against animal testing. So this is also a cruelty-free product. Wow. Green oil free smoothing serum that corrects colour and red skin tones. Vitamin E and aloe vera. Okay. But basically, look, it's very watery, it's very green, kind of looks like snot, to be honest. But if I rub that in, oh wow, that is very green. If I keep rubbing it in, feels very, very nice though. It feels very nice. It feels very smooth, very moisturizing. Okay, I definitely see a difference. Like, my hands are it's quite sunny outside and I'm allergic to the sun. I know that sounds insane, but I'm allergic to the sun, like, because it goes through my family, and we discovered it when I was on holiday once, but basically I break out in like hives, and then if I itch those hives, it turns into blisters, and I've already got bumps all over my skin. I can feel them already, and if I itch them, they're going to get worse and worse, so I'm just going to try and not itch them, even though they're itchy. But yeah, so I'm quite red on my hands, but I look like, for comparison, oh god, you can't see anything. But I think this is going to work. I'm going to give it a shot, but if it's not, then I'll try something else. My friend, personally, she uses e.l.f., which is quite expensive. When I looked in a store, it was £7.50, and you only got like a tub like this size. What's this? This is 30 mils. And it was £7.50, and I was like, But there was a green one, a neutralising green one for colour correcting. These were primers, by the way. And then there was another green one, but it was like really green, kind of this green. And it wasn't a colour correcting one, but it was for acne prone skin, which, if you can see my face, is definitely me. So I didn't know which one to go for, and I didn't want to waste £7.50 on something, so I went elsewhere. I was going to get, there was an MUA stick, and it was £2. Taking money off that, it'd been less than £2. Yeah, it was an MUA one, and it was a concealing, colour correcting, like, stick. I think was it liquid, or it looked like a stick, but I'm pretty sure it said liquid. I'm not too sure, but basically it was out of stock and I couldn't get it, and their delivery is tomorrow, and I'm not going to be free tomorrow to go down there. So as you say, you know, I've got exams and stuff, I've got to study for them, and I've got other things on, so yeah, I couldn't make it tomorrow. So I just went to Body Care to see if they had something similar, and they had this, so I'm going to give it a shot and see if that works. But back to the foundation that I keep talking about and never actually opening. I got the shade 110, and we were trying it on, and it is a bit more tan, a bit more yellow. As she said, I had to pick a yellow, well, I didn't have to pick a yellow one, but she recommended that I pick a yellow one, and then we tried on the more pinky toned ones, and I definitely saw the difference, and I really didn't like them, so I did go for a yellowish toned one. Oh, that's loud. Developing like a mountain of rubbish on my table. But yeah, this is the Pro/Base Long Wear Matte Finish Foundation for full coverage, long wear formula with a matte finish. Blends easily for shine control that lasts all day, and it's also cruelty free. Now this, believe it or not, was like £2.33. So I got it for £2, people. I got foundation, quite a big bottle, for £2. Now that blew my mind. So yeah, I got this, and I got it in the shade 110 because I reckon this is my colour for everyday. I don't tan, so I'm not really likely to go up a shade. And there was other ones that were like really pale, and they were paler than me, and they did. There was one that was paler than me that did kind of match, but it didn't look as good as this one. So I'm just hoping this one's going to be alright. If it's not, then I'm going to have to go back and get a different one. But I'll put it on my hand for now. It's just hard to do on the move. It's kind of like a spatula applying tip, if you see that. And you do get a lot of product in there, I will say that. You do get a lot of product in there. So if I just, I don't know if you can see that, if I just rub it in. So it kind of gives you a glow, which is very nice because it's quite matted. Feels very nice, you can feel definitely that matte thing. I've just put this over the same spot as my colour correcting. I have just noticed that. That's fine. But as you can see, it's kind of vanished. It's completely blended in. But any spots that I did have there, so there's like bits where I had spots, then it's kind of went over. I'd have to really put it on my face to see much of a difference. I mean, putting it on the back of your hand, you're not really going to see much of a difference. I'm just going to wipe this off here, or I'll forget and I'll have makeup everywhere. later on. But yeah, I'm gonna see how this is on my face later on. But then she directed me to also a concealer, which is also in the shade 110. Yeah, it's in the shade 110 as well. So these two, so this was about £2 with the deal, and this was 166. So this was about 130, £1-ish for concealer. And from a new brand that's got good reviews and it's cruelty free, I think that is a very good deal. And you're getting, this is a 7.5ml bottle. It's lightweight. Lightweight covered up for imperfections with a smooth, flawless finish. Now she did try to explain to me where you put it, and I did have an idea already, but she just kind of confirmed my ideas to be like, yes, that is where you put it. But she says you could put them under your eyes. That's where concealer normally goes. If you've got any tips, please let me know down below, because I am not an expert and I really need help. I do try to watch as many videos online as possible, but she says like if you've got any imperfections on your face, like really big spots, really big scars, or like red areas that you need to cover up and the foundation is just not really covering up much, she says you can use the concealer to do that. And I was like, okay, so that's kind of right up my alley, and the amount of imperfections I've got on my face, I'm gonna need this. It's just because I'm breaking out at the moment. I think it's maybe just due to stress or hormone imbalance or something like that, I don't know. But yes, so the concealer, I'm not really going to show you this colour, it's exactly the same colour as the foundation, you can really see it on camera anyway. The applicator is just a normal concealer applicator, as far as I know. It kind of looks like a lip gloss applicator. Yeah, very cheap, very nice packaging. I really like the look of this packaging. Don't know, it's very basic, I like that. We all love a basic bitch. But yeah, so I got that. Now, powders and bronzer. I don't know what the hell highlighting and contouring and what all that is, but I do know about that they involve powder and bronzer and stuff. I didn't actually buy a highlighter, but I could use like maybe the pinky tone in my eyeshadow palette. Did I buy one? No, this is a conceal stick. I got this one before I get on. Oh yes, I did get a highlighter. I don't think it's my colour though. I just got it from Primark because it was cheap and I was like, well, I'll give it a go. If it's not my colour, then it's not my colour. But yeah. So I got a conceal stick in medium buildage, coverage, natural finish, PS, my perfect colour conceal stick. And this was 90p and this was in porcelain. So this is the lightest colour that they have in Primark. And now they did have ivory next to it, because there was like, porcelain was the lightest and then it was ivory and then it was all the other colours. And I did pick up ivory and I was like, it doesn't look like ivory. Like this one, my foundation and the porcelain kind of look like the same colour, right? Maybe. That's just the sticker though. So, I don't like this about Primark's packaging. It's so hard to get into their products. But yeah, if this is not my colour, then it's not my colour. It was 90p, like, come on. It's not that much for makeup. I can easily just... Oh my god, wow. This is the hardest thing to get into. Oh, there we go. Almost flew that across the room. Aha, there we go. So this is, doesn't say anything about cruelty free. I wouldn't really expect that from Primark, but this is 4.5 grams and this is 7.5 mils. I don't know what the conversions are, but if you look at the difference, that's probably where the product starts. I probably get more liquid. But this is a stick, and yeah, kind of looks a bit plastic to be honest, but yeah. So if I just put this here, maybe, See that? Kind of matches, alright. It's a bit more pinky than the other one. My foundation, my concealer from Superdrug. But, yeah. If we just blend that in. And it's gone. It's, yeah. Can maybe use that on the side if I ever fancy a change. So yeah, that was from Primark and it was 90p. I wouldn't shy away Primark, but it's really hard to pick out your colour because they're really brief. It's like porcelain, ivory, and then light colours, and then there's some, like, if you're a darker coloured person, you would really struggle at Primark. They're just not there for you. Same with if you're like a tanned colour. There's so many different tanned colours there, so you'd probably find it easier. But if you're pale, like, you've kind of got this one, and then the other one there's quite a bit of a difference. So I'd recommend the porcelain if you're kind of like me. I mean, I've got red cheeks because I've been out in the sun all day, but I'm really pale normally. I kind of look like a ghost all the time. So that's why I got this one. But yeah, I think that works pretty well. Oh god, everything's going. So yeah. And then I also got the Pro Base Full Coverage Matte Pressed Powder MUA Makeup Academy from Superdrug as well. And this is in the shade 110, which, pardon me, which matches the foundation and the concealer. These are all the same colour. I didn't know. If you go up a colour in your concealer, it wouldn't make sense. Or if you go up a colour in a powder, that would also probably wouldn't make sense. Now, I don't know if this is just powder or foundation. I have a funny feeling it is. But hey ho. I'm so stupid. But it basically prevents shine and gives you a flawless finish. It says long-lasting full cover matte powder that prevents excess shine for a flawless finish. Now, I would probably put on this on top of my makeup, but if I'm doing that wrong, please let me know. My friend says I could have got the Bake and Finish. It was like a really white powder in the Revolution makeup section, and it was £5, and that's what she uses all the time. It's what she used on me, and she absolutely swear by it. But I want to give this a try. I know it's not a setting powder. If it was a setting powder, I would say setting powder. Pressed powder, what does that mean? If you, I don't know. It was only, I think it was like £2, so I got it. And yeah, I haven't got any. I've just got my brush. So if I, well, it goes on very easily. Jeez. If I brush that over. Okay. I'm not really seeing anything because I've not got makeup on my hand anymore. But yeah, we'll give that a go. Any tips you can give me, as I say, just let me know down below. But I have also got, this is going to be another hard one to open. Yeah. Their tape is so precise. This is a bronzer from MUA Makeup Academy again, and it's in Sunkissed Bronze. Soft tan bronzing powder that adds instant colour and definition. Now, I don't know how to use it. Apparently it's talc free, so somebody just looked into my window. It was very awkward. But yeah, it has an imprint of MUA in it, which is pretty cool. Kind of weird. Just very basic bronze, Sunkissed bronze colour. I think this is maybe a bit too dark for me, but it was only like 66p. Complete bargain for me. I probably got it for 50p with my discount, so we'll give it a go. I don't know how to use it, but I'll figure it out. God, what have we got left? Right, so we've got lips. So I got 3 different lip colours, and these are from MUA, MUA, and MUA. Yep. Oh, and we've also got this. Right, so I'll do this first. I'll do lips last. So we did get a contour and highlight stick from the PS range, which is the same as all these other ones, Beauty Blender and everything, from Primark. Made in China. Wow. So it's normally, oh my god, it says €4 on here. I was meant to say £4, like. Okay. It says was £3, now £1, but it says €4 on it. Do you see this? It says €4 on it. This is not a Euro country, so I find that. Wow. But basically they only had 2 shades. They think they had medium light or whatever that colour was. And then they had pink. And my friend has said, if you're ever highlighting, use pink, because it's very nice, rather than like lightning white. So I spotted this and I was like, oh, I'll give that a try. Plus it was £1. I mean, come on. You can tell I was in the bargain section, but like £1. And you get all of this. But the packaging is so hard to get into sometimes. So it's like a dual-sided applicator. So on one side you've got something. It's like a sponge. See that? It's just a sponge. Oh, it's very smooth though. Very, very smooth. I wonder if you twist if it does anything. No. So stupid sometimes. And then you've got this on the other side, which is the product itself. Yeah. So I'll just I don't know if you can see that. It is quite pink. It's like a pinky gold / yellowy orange. I just realised what all that was. It was the unwinding of the whole tube. Okay, but yeah, that's kind of the colour. Kind of pink, you see it in the sunlight. Yeah. Yeah, so I might give that a go. Might not be my colour, but it was £1. I'll give it a go. I'll just wash this off again. It leaves quite a bit of glitter on you. It's quite cool. One thing I was looking for was a setting spray. In Primark it was £4, and then in Superdrug you were kind of a mix from like £6, £7, and then upwards and upwards and upwards for setting spray. And I was just kind of like, do I need setting spray? Do I just use baking, like the finishing bake powder? Do I use this? I don't know. So I never got the setting powder or setting spray or any of that stuff, unless of course this is, and I being completely stupid and didn't know that is what that is. I have a funny feeling it is, and I'm just being so flippin' stupid, but we'll find out. But yeah, Primark is what, right, we're on to the lips now. So I got 3 products from Superdrug and 1 product from Primark. These lipsticks themselves from Superdrug, they were 66p each, but that was without the sale on. So putting the sale on, I maybe got these for 50p each. So I got 3 for £1.50, or I got this one that's normally £2.50, but I got it for £1 from Primark. So I got 3 for 50p more than just 1. And if I had bought this full price, like I could have got a lot more of these for that. Which is shocking because Primark tends to be like the cheapest of the cheap of the cheap. Unless of course you go to like, no, even Home Bargains and stuff, they're still pretty cheap, but not really as cheap as Primark. So yeah, I'm trying to open this, like I will forever complain about their packaging. It's it's definitely secure, but it just not as easy to open. And they put so many stickers on everything as well. Right, this is the Primark one. I love the feeling of the top. It's very like a matte feel on the top. This is PS. This is, you know, it's all PS. It's all PS. PS. So it's Velvet Whip Lip Creme. You know, with that weird E on the top. Semi-matte finish. I don't know what's semi-matte finish. How can you have semi-matte? Yeah. And it's 4.5 mils. And it doesn't have anything about cruelty free as far as I know. 0.15 US fluid ounces. Ooh, I've never seen that one on packaging. But oh, it's a twist. I'm trying to pull it off. Oh my god. It's a twist off. So it's a bit like the concealer one, but it's a little bit more shaped for your lips. And that colour. Velvet Whip Lip Cream. Right, so I'm going to put it on my lips just now. Now, this is my natural lip colour. See, I got nothing on. Nothing at all. So this is... do it once. I'm going to use my compact mirror rather than the big mirror I've got on the table. So if I put this on... oh wow. Okay, so that's quite pink. Again, I don't know how to apply lip glosses and lipsticks and stuff, you know, I go with what I know, which is nothing. Now, I did know about lip scrubs and lip primers and things, and I wasn't too sure what to get, so I never got any. Okay, so that was just one draw from the bottle. I feel like I've got too much on this side. But that is the colour. So if you can see that in the sunlight. It's kind of, you can still kind of see my lip colour in the background, and maybe let it dry. See how it feels. But it is definitely, you can definitely tell I've got a lip colour on. I always find that I can see the outer rim, and I know that you get lip liners for that. And Primark did have a lot of lip liners, and I imagine there would be one that did go with this, this shade. But oh, the shade is nude, apparently. I've got a lot of nude lipsticks, and I can tell you right now, this is not nude. This is more of a pink lipstick. It's kind of drying now, and I do see what it means by semi-matte. It feels a bit matte, but it's kind of like sticky, like a, not sticky, but like a, you can definitely tell there's something on there. Like if I did, like I've left gloss everywhere. It's not for a long lasting anyway. So yeah, get that off right now. Like, look how pink that is. You see how pink that is? It's very pink. That is definitely not nude. But for £1, I would not pay the £2.50 for it. Never. But it's Primark, what am I expecting? Sometimes things are not your colour. Right. It's all wet now. That's what she said. But moving on, I've got the MUA. These are the last 3 products that I've got right now. So they've got the MUA Makeup Academy lipsticks. So I've got 3 shades. I don't know if it's going to tell me. Oh, so this is shade number 9. They've all kind of got, have they all got glitter in them? Yeah, they've all got little bits of glitter in them. This one is definitely a lot more shimmery than the others. Don't know if you can see that. Compared to the other ones, like this one's a lot more matte. This one's a lot shimmery, but like matte and shimmery, and then this one's like pure on glitter. So this one is shade number 9. This more kind of pinky toned one is Tulip, and then this one is shade number 7. I kind of go for like a brownie purpley colour, and I did get one pink one because I wanted to be adventurous and see if that fits me, fits my face or not, because I have been told in the past by family and friends that pink is not my colour. But I have worn pink before, but it has to be like a certain shade, as it would do for anybody, where it would sort of look okay on me. So I'm going to give it a go. If I don't like it, then I'll just, you know, lend it to a friend or donate it or something, I don't know. But this is, yeah, this is shade number 9. This is the darkest of all of them, this one. And that is it in camera. Don't know if you can see the glitter. I'm so bad at this. Okay, but I'm going to apply this now, so just looking up to the mirror. Sorry if I'm like really close to the camera. I'm just going to look at my little compact. Oh, I do, it definitely looks like I've got lipstick on. Oh wow, I really like that. This would definitely be one I would wear on a going out, maybe not a day to day because it is quite like bold. But I would definitely wear it on a night out. This is kind of more of a purpley brownish tone with a bit of gold glitter in it. Yeah, I really like that. See it in this one? Yeah, it's very nice. I think obviously I've got no other makeup on, but I think it looks okay on me. Getting a new face wipe out. I'll just take this off. That was a lot more pinky than the other one. That's more purpley than the other one. That came off an almost worn wipe. Yeah, I just kept rubbing for the sake of it to see if I had anything left on me. But no, that basically came off a lot more easier than the Primark one. So I really like this one. Is this the one I just put on? No, this is the other one. This one is unpackaged already, which gives me hope. Okay, it's definitely not being used, that's fine. But this one is pink. It's the more pinky one out of the... No, it's not, sorry. The Tulip one is the more pinky one. This one is more of the... I don't know if you can see them. So this one is more of the darker pink colour. It's the shade number 7 from MUA Makeup Academy lipstick again. I've just noticed you can take off the bottom. Oh my god. Can you do that to all of them? Oh my god. Wait. Hold on. You can take, right, I don't know if you can see this, like, they have obviously this bit, you know, where you draw up the lipstick. But you also have this bottom bit where you can unscrew it. Am I just being so stupid because I'm so new to makeup? But you have a tiny, it's so cute, a tiny little pot of lipstick. I imagine that's for like putting a brush in and... That's amazing. I'm sorry, that's just adorable. But they all of these bottles have them, like all of their lipsticks have that on the bottom. That's amazing. That was only 66p as well. Wow, right, okay. So, anyway, back. This is the shade 7, and I'll put this on just to show you what it looks like. Now this one may or may not suit me. That is really pink. That's like a coral orangey pink. Went on very easily. Switching mirrors just to check. Okay, actually I like that one. Do I see that one? Yeah, I think I see that one. Maybe pull on a little bit. Okay, you can see that. So that is the colour. I actually really like this one. It's quite pink. It's quite orangey pink. Yeah, definitely like that one. That's the one with like the least amount of glitter in it. Oh no. I've just lost the other one. Oh, wait a minute. Found it. No, this one's actually got a little bit more glitter than the other one. Wow. But yeah, very nice one. I actually like this one a lot more than the other one. And it's very, you see how that came off very easily. Just making sure it's all away. So that leaves us on to this last one, which is Tulip, and it's also by MUA Makeup Academy, and it's also a lipstick. It also has this weird bottom thing that I did not know existed, and I'm so excited about that. I mean, I'm probably never going to use it, but like, if I run out of lipstick, that's on the bottom, that will save me. Can anyone please tell me what that is for? Is it just for putting the brush on and brushing it on yourself? Because, wow, I do not know anything. But this is the Tulip shade, and it has this weird bottom thing. And this one is very, very pink. This is the one I'm daring with, to be honest. Might not suit me, because it is very pink. See it? That's maybe... No, it's not close to my lips at all. But yeah, this has hardly got any glitter in it. This is more just of a cup, just plain old colour. So I'll put that on. Okay. I do not think this is my colour. I don't know. If it is, let me know, but it kind of reminds me like Grease Lightning, the pink ladies kind of pink. It's very, very easy to put on. Like, it just brushes, like, you tiny little prod of it and it will go everywhere. Like, and I don't think these are going to be smudge proof, you know, they won't. You'd have to put like a, what do you call them? Like, there's the stuff that you put on top so it stops, like, if you were to, you know, bite on this, you know, it would leave a mark on it. Yeah, it's not very stain proof or anything like that. But that one's very pink. and I quite like it, but probably not on my skin. It's a shame, but it is what it is, I suppose. Comes off very, very easily. Get the butthole, as I've heard people call it. That area between your... Right. Definitely clean of all makeup. But yeah, that is all the products I got. So just to recap, so I've got 3 lipsticks. I've got shade 9, shade 7 and Tulip from MUA. I have this one from Primark in Apparently Nude, their Velvet Whip Lip Cream. I have a concealer, a foundation, liquid foundation should I say, and a full coverage powder, all in shade 110 from MUA. I have a bronzer in Sunkissed Bronze from MUA. I also have the Primark concealer stick in Porcelain. I also have the highlighter and contour stick in Pink from Primark. I also have the Beauty Blender from Primark and its little holder thing. I also have the Colour Fixer from Technique to reduce redness on my face, which I definitely need. I have the MUA Long Lasting Curl Mascara. I also got 2 eyeliners, an Intense Colour eyeliner from MUA Makeup Academy, and I got one in Lights Out and one in Dusk. So a brown and a black one, and then I got their palette, Heavenly Neutral 15 shade palette. And 2 brushes from Superdrug, just a powder brush and an eyeshadow brush. And that is everything I got today. Yeah, I look forward to using this, and I look forward to venturing into the makeup world and seeing what kind of looks I can pull off. I don't know. But if you'd like to see a makeup tutorial, or like me just putting on my makeup, me experimenting with my makeup, then leave a comment below. If you've got any other ideas for me, what you'd like to see from me in the future, then also leave that down below. And yeah, I might be doing a flat tour soon, so who knows. See you in the next video, and you can click subscribe, you can click the bell if you'd like to see notifications from me and every time I upload. It's not a regular upload at the moment, it might be in the summer time when I'm less busy, but for right now I'm just uploading whenever I do. I'm a bit like Liza Koshy in that way. I just upload whenever I do. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!